Hey guys, it's Kristina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a COVID Q&A because a lot of people have asked me, especially since I'm wearing the Zio patch because of the long-term effects of COVID. I've gotten a lot of questions. I figured I would just do a video. I am wearing this Zio patch because of the long-term effects of COVID. There are long-term side effects of COVID that some people experience. Not everyone, but it is a well-known fact now. You can have brain fog, you can have heart problems, you can have fatigue, shortness of breath, anxiety, depression, etc. I'm gonna insert a little clip here from an actual doctor.
What is long COVID? Long COVID is the name given to describe the long-lasting effects of COVID-19. Some of the symptoms can be seriously debilitating, like brain fog, memory loss, lack of concentration. Some people experience extreme exhaustion, fatigue, muscle aches, joint aches, even breathlessness. Not only that, but even anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. What's worse is some people don't acknowledge this as a real thing.
So yes, it is a real thing. Some people might not believe it or not even know about it, so that's why I'm here to answer some questions. I figured this will be a part 1, and then once I get the results for my Zio patch, I'll do a part 2. So today I'm just going to answer the basic questions that I always get from people. How did you get sick? How did you feel when you got sick? What were your symptoms? How long did it last? What made you feel better? Etc. What supplements can you take? Because I do have a friend actually now who's sick in Virginia, and he is married and he has a little baby. So it's important to stay away from people once you get sick. And I try to give them advice on what supplements to buy. So from the beginning, I got sick at the end of May, and I knew right away that I got sick because I started feeling very tired, kind of like when you have a cold coming on. I knew it had to be COVID. I stayed inside March, April, May, and nothing happened to me. As soon as I went around people, I went to a little get-together, maybe 10-15 people, and one person there got like 10 people sick, and they didn't have any symptoms. So sometimes you walk around and you're not even aware that you're sick. But if you have anything at all, please go get a test. Don't just walk around hoping that it's gonna go away or it's a cold. Go get a test. My neighbor actually got sick recently too. He called me with some questions, so I told him you can go to cds.com, set up a test. It's free. There's a lot of drive-thrus. Look up your local hospitals. They'll probably have a free drive-through test. So when I got sick, for 3 days, I felt really tired and shitty, and then on the 4th day, I got a fever. That's when I knew I had to go take a test. It was a Saturday, and that Sunday, I went to an urgent care because everything was closed as far as the free testing, and Monday was a holiday, so I would have had to wait till Tuesday just to take a test, and then another few days to get a result because back then, a lot of people were getting tested, so it wasn't that fast to get a result. So I paid $250 to take a test at the urgent care because I didn't have health insurance at all, and that was on a Sunday, and I had to wait till Thursday to get my results, and I got sick the previous Wednesday. So for like a week, I didn't even know what I had. I was just home. For 3 days, I had a fever of 101. My entire body was aching, especially my back. I had to take painkillers just to be able to go to sleep because that's how bad it was. My entire body was aching. The migraines didn't start till the end of me being sick, but I did not have a cough. I did not have shortness of breath. I did not sneeze. However, my fatigue was so severe that I could barely stand up. Even if I went to the kitchen to microwave something for like 2 minutes, I would be holding the counter literally like about to pass out. My heart was beating like I'm running a mile, and it was like that for a month. I was positive for a month, so I was bedridden for 2 weeks with severe fatigue. I couldn't go anywhere, and you shouldn't go anywhere because you're sick. And I tell people, if you live with someone, please quarantine in a separate room. Only use your own plate, knife, fork, cup, everything like that. Wear a mask. Don't walk around coughing on things in the house. If you go to the bathroom, wear a mask, and just be careful. But it is possible to not catch it if you live in the same household. That happened with my mom, and she was fine. But I was bedridden for 2 weeks, and for an entire month I was positive. So I kept taking the test, and I was positive again and again and again because I had a severe vitamin deficiency, which I will tell you about in part 2. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in part 2.